Khajuraho is a major city located in Chhatarpur district of Madhya Pradesh state of India, which is world famous for its ancient and medieval temples. Khajuraho was also known in ancient times as Khajurpuro and Khajurvavika. There are a large number of ancient Hindu and Jain temples here. The city of temples is famous for the Khajuraho temples built with folded stones all over the world. Khajuraho is known for its ornate temples, which are the best medieval monuments of the country. The history of Khajuraho is about 1000 years old. This city was the first capital of the Chandel Sasaraja, Chandel dynasty and Chandravarman, the founder of Khajuraho. Chandravarman was the Rajput king who ruled in Bundelkhand during the medieval period. They considered themselves to be Chandravanshi. Chandel kings ruled in central India from 10th to 12th century. The temples of Khajuraho were built between 950 AD and 1050 AD by these Chandel kings. In Khajuraho, all idol sculptures have been inscribed which were used by the human being in the ancient times, which were not afraid of God or ethics of religion. Though, due to the absence of maintenance, where these idols are being destroyed, there have been reports of stealing sculptures from these heritage. Most religions have opposed sex and have disdained it, because of which it is considered to be unethical and religious acts. Religion, state and society made much effort to control and limit the contact between woman and man in every way. There were many reasons behind this. Due to this restriction, people tend to discuss it and watch and read any kind of material on it, but all do so by doing it secretly from others. No attempt to find out the reasons for rape in society. Sex is neither mysterious nor cowardly. Sex is neither linked to sin nor by virtue. This is a common practice, but due to the ban on it, it has come to the center of society. Sex tendencies in animals are simple and normal, while humans have kept it on the head. There is no flaw in the sexual intercourse, there is defect in man's tendencies and in superhuman. Kamasuk is a natural tendency, but man has made it unnatural. The most important thing about Khajuraho is that the glory of a supernatural and divine joy is reflected on the face of men and women shown in the rugs of work. There is no sense of obscenity or frustration in this. These temples and their sculptures are the priceless heritage of Indian architecture and art. Given this grandeur, beauty and antiquity of these temples, they have been included in the World Heritage. In Khajuraho, all the Mathuni idols have been inscribed which were used by the human being in the ancient times, which was neither afraid of God nor the morality of the religions. Although its sculptures are part of the temples dedicated to Lakshman, Shiva and Parvati, their religious significance cannot be denied. An idol of a principle described in Kama Sutra is said to be 3 sculptures made in a sequence from top to bottom in one place. In it, the importance of obtaining full stimulation by embracing and kissing is shown at the beginning of the verb. In another scenario, a man is seen walking with 3 women in the currency of Shishasana. On the walls of almost all the temples, somewhere elsewhere, collective-minded sculptures give the impression of many incidents described in the Kama Sutra of Vatsyayan and painted. The scene of mass sex is creating a different kind of audience in the mind of the audience, but the mystery of the few scenes of animal sex is beyond understanding. The excellence of the sculpture also shows that these sculptures are not composed of any kind of prejudice or frustration. But the answers to these scenes are neither written on the walls of the temple. There are different reasons for making the temples of Khajuraho. One is that these sculptures are part of the principle of meaning, religion, work, salvation. It is also said in this subject that these statues are the medium of examination of the restraint of the devotees. Salvation is one of the many ways to work. Sanatan Hindu Dharma has handed over life to 4 human beings: religion, meaning, work and salvation. In each of the temples of Khajuraho, 1 staircase and 1 success in the coordination of these 4 of us are in the temples. Second reason, in the reasons for the construction of the temple, it is also argued that due to the influence of Buddhism in the said period, most of the youths were turning towards brahmacharya and sannyasa by turning away from domestic religion. Such temples were built around the country only to make them re-indigenous towards religion. And through them it was shown that salvation can be achieved even by being a householder. Third reason, it is said that during the time of Chandel kings, this area was dominated by the left-wing branch of the Tantric community, which considered both yoga and enjoyment as a means of salvation. These sculptures are the gift of their actions.